Hello again, friends. Welcome back to twitch.tv/Trooperberry. And welcome back to Chinese Parents. I did not expect this, but the developers, Moyen, they actually put out a surprise update today on a Saturday. They have just put out there's a whole new career path, basically. Like, rather than going the academic route, you can go to art school and disappoint your parents even harder. Yeah, I did not expect this. We haven't touched this one in a couple years. I think I haven't played since like early 2025. And the game originally came out in 2018. That's 8 years ago. So the fact that it's still receiving updates, you can see right down here, it's version 2.0.2.0. So yeah, it's remarkable, and I'm delighted to see it. Now, the way I understand it, I think the new stuff kicks in once you get to kindergarten. So I think if we take our new generation here, we should be able to get the new stuff straight away without having to play through an entire generation. So we're going to try that. Also, hey, Ruak, welcome in. Good weekend to you. Hope you're doing all right. Things aren't too roasty toasty where you are. All right, let's jump in. Right, so 5th gen. These are our. I think these are our per turn game, which isn't bad. Okay, and then for those not familiar with this is basically kind of a life sim where you start out as a kid, and like it takes you from birth up through the end of high school, which in China is the gaokao, like the national college entrance exam. Basically, it is the exam that determines your future. It is what a lot of people think the SAT is in the U.S. They are roasty toasty, you're hiding indoors. All right, well, a very good idea. Okay, and yeah, this was us in the previous generation, Ragnaret. I don't remember who that is. Real quick. Yeah, the music seems slightly loud. Let me know if that's too quiet, and I'll see if I can adjust on my end. But yeah, so the way it works is we have our stats here: intelligence, I think emotional intelligence, imagination, memory, constitution, charm, and face. It's like a reputation. And we try to increase these as we go, both in this little mini game and through our per turn. And the idea is basically learn as much as we can, and then pick something to focus on, so that when we finish high school, we can do well in the gaokao, go to a good school, and then be a success in our career. Ah, right. Forgot another thing they added. So, when you start a new generation, you can pick heirlooms. Now, so that one gives us minus 10 stress per turn. That seems pretty good. Minus 80% knowledge taking gaokao classes. Cheaper is good. Less knowledge cost for taking classes. Good. Grants an epic trait. 10% chance not to consume knowledge when studying. Also very good. Now we can pick one more. And as you can see, yeah, I have not bought any new ones since they expanded the heirloom. So yeah, we can afford everything in the shop and then some. So we're just going to buy all those. And then we'll come back around and actually pick one. Yeah, improves gaokao is not a bad idea. But then we haven't really had issues with the gaokao. We basically can go wherever we want. I might do this one. Less knowledge cost for taking academic classes. Oh, but I did want to. I did want to keep buying, so. Yeah, well, this will just take a little bit. You get, less requirement of taking certain classes. Less knowledge cost for taking art classes. That could be good. The problem is it only affects a small number of classes we would be taking. And I feel like whereas that one, yeah, the one for gaokao classes is just universally good because it'll apply to everything. No, 50% of friends won't get mad when choosing wrong. If we were going for if you're going hard on the wooing, this wouldn't be a bad pick either, because the dating as a boy much more difficult than dating as a girl. But I think we'll take this one. You ignore the typo there. And yet we're good. What trait did we get? The moon and sixpence. Give us studying oil painting. Anyway. Yeah, so this is just the first one. We're just focusing on being a healthy baby, so we want 25 constitution. Well, yeah, so this is the mini game. Just pick. Yeah, you pick. So each spot you pick will open up the adjacent nodes. And this one isn't representative. This is just we were just born. We can't do much. So, but then, so once you've spent all your action points, you go here and we fill out our busy schedule that babies have. And so every activity you have, it's gonna give you a certain stat increases, and later on they'll also give you more or less stress and more or less parental approval. Right, I can see that's us. Yeah. All right, yeah. So last time around, our mom was a Michelin-starred chef, so we're gonna get 100 kwai a month, which is pretty good. Right, so our parents are negligent, so let's say only 70% action. Yeah, so, but again, mostly we just want our parents to leave us alone and let us do our thing. And so when you do this schedule, you basically, each of these little notches, you're going to have each of your 6 schedulings, and then a couple events like this one. Sometimes good, sometimes bad. Or this one, so mom shares a picture of you as a newborn on the internet and gathers likes aplenty. Has this happened to you? Well, my birth predated the broad internet, so I'm going to say no. Okay, and yeah, so we got fragments. There we go. Oh yes, so now that our parents have brought us home, we get a name. What are we gonna be? I think we will be Guido. Right, and so as you progress, new academic or personal skills will open up right here. So we need 214 knowledge points to learn how to walk. Now currently we don't have that, but as it says right there, knowledge cost decreases the more constitution we pick up. And so it's a minimum of 100, so boom. And then all of a sudden, oh yeah, these are your parental expectations. It's like growing up. The other life sim we've done here every so often. Your parents will have things they want you to do. If you complete them, you get little stat ups. The nice thing is, unlike growing up, if you don't fulfill them, you actually don't get penalized. Well, maybe if you have stricter parents, you do, but our negligent parents, they don't care. There. And then just like that, it's as cheap as can be. Right. And so the general idea, open up as much of the map as you can. And there are special nodes that'll let you advance to a fresh level. It'll refresh the board, give you a little bit more energy. Yeah, each click costs a different amount depending on what you click on. The base amount is 10. Now let's see. Yes, this is our passive income. Not too bad. IQ and EQ are a little behind. We can focus on that. And there are nodes that'll let you increase your per turn gain, but they cost a little more. I think those are 15. But just in terms of raw numbers, our IQ and imagination are a little behind. And if we're going to be doing art, imagination and memory are probably going to be the biggest concerns for us. But as we know, unlike growing up, we can't ignore our physical constitution, or else we will pay for it. So even if we don't go hard on it, we do want to at least not let it fall too far behind. Okay, let's get some. Oh my God! Look at all the knowledge. Okay, so it's going to take all of our knowledge, but that's fine. We're going to learn how to walk. Ah, you're so cute walking around. Let me take a picture so I can share it online. Right, and so because we did that, that's going to be in our schedule. There we go. So we already know how to roll over. Now we can learn how to do walkies. Let me do boom, 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 boom. And we'll do more clap to the music. And the nice thing is it does give you a little preview there. So we're going to get a little imagination, a good amount of constitution, some charm, and some face. The face it's for something separate. It's for those basically our rap battles against our parents' friends and rivals. Okay, man, that was a bad roll. Losing stats. There we go. Learn to walk. Yeah. Oh, the next thing. Yeah, the artwork is something special here. It is very meme heavy. Dad feeds you with milk bottle, and you choke on it a bit, as he's not very good at it. Have you had a similar experience? Yes. Turns out so have a lot of other people. There you go. So now we can learn to run, even though we're not out of the crib. Learn to speak and be patient. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's the tuition for family heirlooms, but acquired fear charms throughout the game. Yeah, but again, we've already bought everything, so it would just be a flex from here. Okay, we have a choice. Just these are other events that will happen every so often. You can get little, again, stat ups or stat downs. So your parents take you to a fortune teller. There, you are asked to choose between a drumstick, a fountain pen, and pocket money. You choose. Now it's not. So is it a chicken drumstick, or a stick with which you play a drum? It is non-specific. Let's take the fountain pen. Fortune calls out, "This child will become a literary giant." Your dad exclaims in joy and pays the fee. All right, so we got a big chunk of imagination right there. Okay. Oh yeah. So this is the one I was talking about. These are the nodes. So if I get this, you see we're getting 41 IQ per turn. Now we're getting 42. So that's one of those. It costs a little bit up front, but it pays off in spades over the long term. Also, and then this one right here, this one rerolls the whole board. It also gives us 50 energy, so we don't want to use that just yet. It's still not a bad idea. Pick a few nodes, see if there's anything interesting. Oh, and so it says mind map level 3, so any stats we gain from these nodes, we get a 6% bonus. It's not really much. But over the course of these 45 turns we got to go, it will add up. Let's grab some knowledge, because we are currently bereft of knowledge. Okay, one more. All right, that'll do. There, so now we're up to a 10% stat bonus. There we go. We're doing okay. IQ could be better. Hey, Blarkhog. Well, again, we're still in diapers and in a crib. We're not exactly an intellectual titan at this age. I'm not gonna damn Guido too hard. Not yet. Maybe later. Ooh, I would want that, but we can't have that. But good to see a Blarkhog. Hope your weekend's going all right. Okay, so we're spent. But we do have a good chunk of knowledge now, so... And now learning to speak is as cheap as it can be, so... Boom. Wow, the kid can really talk. Be careful not to swear in front of the other kids. Well, of course, you know me. I'm quite the educated guy. Haha. And, okay, running not quite as cheap as can be, but we'll buy it anyway. It's 5 points. Oh, don't run so fast. Don't fall down. Oh, it's okay. Let him fall. He won't learn otherwise. Falling down will make him grow up. It's just like when I was younger. That's you. This is our baby boy. You can't even compare. Yeah. Because we are our parents' only child and a son, we're also their retirement plan. Okay, should we... Oh, right. And so one other thing you can do is, I think every time we study one of those skills, we have a 10% chance to gain a trait. And those traits will come in useful for other events down the line. So usually, once you have learned the trait up for a skill, unless you really need the stat points, you probably want to move on and try something else. Actually, this is perfect because we can get more IQ and EQ off learning to speak. We can go boom, 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 boom. And then I guess we'll do more clapping to the music just to make sure our action points fully top up for the next time around. You try to destroy everything inside, which drives your dad crazy, but you don't care at all. Yeah. Oh, there we go. And so we can see it on that 10% roll. So now we have the language buff trait. You see a pretty girl, begin laughing happily, and stretch out your hand to touch her. I don't know why that would cost us imagination, but sure. Right, knowledge required to learn changes with your stats. Higher stats reduce the knowledge cost. And we have another choice. Your parents force you into a princess dress and you feel uncomfortable. Why? Okay, so Riddle will show you resist, start bawling your eyes out, or stare blankly and abide. Well, again, we're not a buff baby, so I don't think wriggling's going to do much for us. Your parents take a lot of photos with you in princess dress and share with their friends. Well, okay, I guess. Parents got some strange ideas, but alright. Okay, we'll go ahead and grab these. Long-term stat gains. But our biggest desire as we do this, we're digging for those nodes that let us refresh the entire... Now, they don't always exist. So sometimes, maybe like this time, we might just have to shrug our shoulders and say, all right, we'll just... or not. There we go. But yeah, every time we get those, we get that little bit extra, we can milk more out of all the stat collecting we do. So that's kind of job one. Okay, and yeah, we only have 5, but everything costs at least 10, so rip bozo. Okay, so this is where some of the calculation comes in. So like they made me swim there. It says minimum cost is 20. It's 51. We got 305, so we can easily swing that. So do you buy it now so you can start doing it, or do you wait? It's a difference of 30 points. I'm okay with just jumping in now. Now we get more char. But this one, like, it's minimum cost 40. This is 87. This one can get cheaper. I'm happy with waiting for that one. Wait, what was that trait? Language buff. Yeah. Okay, so let's try something new. Well, I guess I will try to learn swimming. And yeah, the only entertainment we have is clapping to the music. That'll change soon. Dad takes you aside to ask whether you like him more than Mom, who does the same, of course. Just keep swimming. Mom lets you pick one of 2 toys, but you grab both in a death grip. I don't know for sure, but I feel like I did.
Your dad can take your son well and gives you a sleeping pill, but mom intervenes. Okay, well, thank you, Mom. Ooh, learn the piano. Ooh, okay. Yeah, that's gonna be out of reach for a while, I feel like. What was it? Oh yeah, the other thing there's so like these two here, 44 furs left, these are gonna be with us for the entire game. These are only gonna be around for like through elementary school. Which kind of makes sense. Like you wouldn't want to be like have your kid in junior high or high school and then bragging about how good they are about rolling around. Unless you're talking about like freestyle wrestling, in which case, yeah, sure. Ooh, very nice. Okay, then we got these question marks. Question mark is just can be anything really. In that case, it's just a plain memory node. But sometimes they can, like the best roll is there are things that can cost like 15 or 20 action, but you click on one of those and you get it for just the regular cost. So it's a crapshoot, as these things tend to be. All right. Okay, IQ's kind of caught up with memory. So I'll go ahead and grab that now. All right, but that's fine. So let's learn to be patient. Subway was crowded with Meiju Stroppy, but Mommy managed to calm you down. A learning experience for both of you. Okay, so yeah, we did learn to speak. Now we can learn to be patient. Oh, and this will help with our EQ. That's good. Because apparently, EQ, not IQ, not charm, EQ is what you need if you want to be class president. And we do. Okay, here we go. Time for kindergarten. Your neighbor's husky Fluffy looks at you, and you look at Fluffy. It's as if you're communicating. Well, not a husky necessarily, but sure. Dad takes a family heirloom and says it'll be yours one day. Hearing this makes you smile. Not really, no. We don't really have family heirlooms. Okay, there we go. Got another trait. Okay, Lola, being bad at sports is dangerous at competitions. You might get run over by the rest. So we need to learn how to ride a bike, and we'll get some knowledge and action points if we do. Okay, your relative's coming over soon. Show them how great you are, but don't overdo it. How do I do that? Oh, just show them your traits so we get face. Right. So it is a face battle. Quite literally a face off. And we also have 6 turns to learn how to ride a bicycle. Oh, here we go. So this right here, this is the new stuff. What are those shops, Mom? Why don't they sell anything? Oh, those aren't shops. Those are where special classes are held. They train you in various special skills, like arts. What are special skills? Why do you would want to study those? Stuff like drawing, singing, and so on. You don't have to study them, but if you have a knack for one, it'll come in handy as you progress through school. Like I said, there's no necessity. If you did feel like taking up a skill, though, I could sign you up for one. So it looks like there might There might be room for more down the line, but right now, the only one that appears to be here is the art path. And so obviously, it's new stuff, so obviously we're going to do it. Want to learn a skill? Okay. Art student. Apply to art schools and begin your artist journey. Core gameplay, arts, gaokao simulation, new fragments, and mini-games. Beauty is everywhere. It is not that she is lacking to our eye, but our eyes which fail to perceive her. Auguste Rodin. Okay, here, so intro to art student gameplay. Becoming art student allows you to focus your effort on specific schools and work toward a specific profession. To start the art training, you must first study the relevant basic courses under. Right, so like the classes is over on the right side. We pick one of those. Art training courses require unique training points, which can be earned by absorbing a new type of fragment or from art and meat. Training courses are not completed immediately, but they last several turns. Following this training, traits learned from that course will turn into their advanced versions. And so we can turn painting class into painting plus, or we can turn a trait like painting spokesperson into painting spokesperson plus. So you know what? Absolutely. How about art? Drawing is a great skill to have. Get good, and you can become an art student. That'd help your university applications. And we just did that. Advanced rates can boost your traits, stats, and art gaokao score. Okay, so we need 20 of whatever this is to jazz up the painting class. We'll probably need to, we need to buy that first. We have painting class, doodling, art appreciation, sketching, coloring, gaokao 5. Okay, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so these are all just like the yeah, that's basically the art path that already existed, and I guess this is a way to soup them up. Was it creation exam in 9 turns? Okay. Okay, training points. Use it in training courses to advance traits. All right. Oh, here we go. Fragment into arts fragments. Absorb fragments unique to arts and me to gain the training points needed for advanced classes. Each absorption costs 10 action points. Okay, so you have a fragment box, and that gives us the question mark. The question mark can be a bomb, destroys the 8 surrounding fragments when exploding. You have a key, which you find the key and I guess whatever the cage is, you get a lot of points. Or you get a little bottle, open that for another node, and you get a few points. Okay, here, so this is the ooh, wow, okay. And there's a lot of them. Right, so this is the first stage of those. Right, so that we need to click that again if you want to get whatever's inside. Okay, and that's probably what's in there. Ooh, okay, so there's the cage. So one of these is going to be a key. There. Basically, we've barely done anything, and we're already like halfway through our action points for the day. Ooh, there we go. That's nice. Now, okay. Now, the bomb went off. What I didn't see is, did the bomb going off give us the associated traits with all those, or does it actually destroy everything? Because if it just removes stuff, then bomb's not necessarily good. Okay, love that. Got another key. got another bomb. And another bomb. Okay, so do we get any green, blue, or purple? We do not. Okay, so bombs, bad. Don't know how I feel about those. So I guess if we see anything around a bomb we actually want, we need to grab that forthwith. Okay, see, if we find, so if there's a key, that means there's a cage. No, and we need 10 to cash it in, but we can't. Gosh dang it. Well, we can still move on. Let me not forget that. Oh, there we go. There we go. There's a good result. Yeah. So these little bomblets. Well, no, they're not bombs. Not like the bad bombs. Basically, you hit those, and then they will trigger every adjacent tile and give you whatever's sitting there. So it's good good value for your energy money. Now. Yeah, everything just goes away. Well, bother. Now we have 30 points. But lacking foundation, so we need to buy painting class first. And we gotta get the whatever bicycle riding comes along. But we got a good score or good store of knowledge. Go ahead and buy that. Yeah, we're still way off being able to learn the piano. Okay, so we have no, not that traits. So we have okay, hold your bladder is going away even sooner. Which I guess understandable. Oh, apparently knowing how to hold your bladder is rare. Okay, that's all fine. Right, so the way it works is each turn, basically they brag up their kid and our mom brags us up, and like the higher tier trait we have basically does more damage to mom's opponent. There we go. Yes, so they do 7 to us, and we do 7 to them. Yeah, let's go ahead and swing big. Now, the more traits you got, sometimes you might not necessarily have access to all the good ones. That's why we had the re-roll at the start. But we have 5 rounds, and we only have 5 traits, so that works out just fine. You can also flee, but it is possible to lose face if we do poorly. Okay. My child's oil paintings are really famous abroad. Not sure how that happened, but okay. My kid is patient enough that their bladder almost bursts. Isn't it great? no, they're going to hurt themselves. Okay, so then they do that, and then we do that. So at the end, yeah, so we had 37 HP left, and they had 4. So the difference is 33 to the good, so we get that. And the face is going to... the face is not something we cash in, but the more we have, the more stuff we're going to have access to later. Excuse me. Okay. Well, we got... Well, yeah, we know how to hold our bladder. I guess we'll learn delayed gratification. It's abstinence ahoy. Okay, and it'll get us a good chunk of EQ. That's good. And now we have a new entertainment. We can go for a leisurely stroll. I think we'll do that. Get that little bit of constitution going as well. Spend the candy is bad for your health and something we'll ever buy. Well, that's nonsense. I was going to talk about her patents. Okay, so when you max out parent satisfaction, it resets to the midpoint, but we get a request, more action points, and so if our stress meter maxes out, we get a mind shadow. Basically, that's our depression. So this basically shrinks that. You eat an ice cream in secret, so the dog ate it. Whereupon your dad hits you on the butt. Yeah, your granny takes you on leisurely strolls because dad doesn't have the time. Yeah, we do see that around here in Hong Kong some, where you'll see grandparents and young kids going out and about on the town together. Ooh, okay, there's painting. Is there anything you want? I'll get you anything as long as you behave. Right, so the parents are satisfied with you, they give you a chance to fulfill your wishes. Is there anything you want, hit to request under events. Right. So, we need requests to ask. So we got 75% chance, 50, and 25. But we also need to have face. So I see this. You need more than one. So I see this one's kind of locked in. So the more face you have, the higher tier requests you can make. Okay, this is our like a score. We're being scored in kindergarten, but we don't need to do that until we finish up our little mind map. Now we can make painting class much cheaper, but I think I'm kind of leaning toward just jumping in now, because we do have these these training points to spend. All right. Now the nice thing is, this node, we get that one for free, which is a decent trade-off, given that every single one of these is going to require multiple activations or be a bomb. Wait, is that going to destroy the is that going to destroy the exit panel? I don't know that I like that. But you know what? Let's test it for science. Because if it does, that's going to be horrendous for us. Okay, it doesn't. Good. That would be that'd be awful. But no. Okay, so we have a key. That means there's a cage somewhere around here. There we go. I would really like both of these. But we might have to... Okay, IQ is farther behind. We take that, then we go. Okay. Oh, right, now we have a... So these right here, I think they cost 20. But if you click these shiny ones, so it says purple. So any of these purple nodes, click this and it'll collect every single one of these that are exposed. So if you're behind on a certain stat like we are on IQ, it's a fairly efficient way to catch up. Okay, we got the cage. Could do with that key sometime soon. Well, we got a 50-50. It's there or there. Or it could be there. Because we need 10 points left over to actually cash it in. And we're wrong. Dang it. Yeah, it's still worth moving on because we're pumping up our mind map level. There we go. Gosh dang it. There, thank you. So I'm already seeing... I'm already seeing the new tension this is going to introduce because, well, without these extra nodes, we would be purely looking at trying to just, stat max. Like if we're going to be doing art, we'd be going hard on imagination and memory, and then, keeping our other stats high enough to where we don't embarrass ourselves in the gaokao. But now we have more things competing for our action economy. Okay, it's going to get rid of all of these. So do I want that extra memory? We're already getting 60 per turn. That's not bad. Or do we take 2 cracks at, well, 1 crack really at finding the cage so we can use that key? And we miffed. Alright. Well, rip bozo. But this means we'll go ahead and unlock painting class. Do we want be quiet? Don't think it's a hatch rush. So yeah, so these are extra. So yeah, ordinary. These are our baby skills: turnover, walk, run, baby swim. And there are some that are unique to boys and some that are unique to girls. Unsurprisingly, they have ballet limited to girls. And then we have mood. We're working through that. Increases our EQ. And now we have unlocked art. You see 3, 6, 9, 10. All of our gaokao will be here. Our reading, writing, math, etc. But now that we bought that, we can pop over to training. And we can spend that. Drawing is so much fun. Teachers know our classmates are also talented, and there's a rainbow of wonderful colors. Art is my favorite class. Well, you can't spend all your time doodling. You need to study too. Have you finished that reading homework I sent you for yesterday? I love drawing. I don't want to draw stuff. I don't want to study. That won't do. Finish today's homework first. Find out or otherwise, you can't just forget the 5 major subjects. Okay, now we need to learn reading and writing. Okay, so here's what it said. Yeah, so painting class doesn't get upgraded automatically. It's going to take 3 turns. So what's our score, teacher? I helped a kid and got a red flower. All right, some knowledge out of that. That's not so bad. Okay, so you have 5 more turns to learn bike riding. We have 4 turns to learn reading and writing. I think that's under the EQ branch. And we got to learn pinion first. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So here you go. So painting class. Go hard on the imagination. Yeah, we'll catch up on IQ at some point. Oh, and now we do have the slide. The slide is really good. So we get a little bit of EQ, Constitution, more action back, and then minus 10 stress. So just 2 rounds of that, and we're completely stress neutral. Yeah, the slide is OP for where we are. Whenever you see kids with expensive toys, you'll stick to them like a band-aid. Oh, nice. We got painting spokesperson. See, I think that also are the traits get upgraded as well. Oh, yeah. Oh. We're rolling. Yeah, those 2 10% rolls. You see a child with a toy you want, but mom says you've already got too many. Yeah. Okay, there's Pinion. Oh, and Doodling. Yeah, that's the next art slot. Dear, our son will undergo his key elementary school assessment in 2 years, but I don't think he'll make it into a good one. Oh, I mean, you've got to put in some effort. Just look at everyone else. Oh, I also think. Are my parents shit-talking me? I think they are. Also, hey, cuz, welcome in. Good to see you. Hope you guys go, Mo. Reading, writing, arithmetic, or whatever the pinion for those would be. Oh, we have bicycle riding too. Nice. We can get that out of the way. Let's check. So, we can already cash that in. That's probably going to be, yeah, like knowledge and action. So we'll do that in the middle. So we learn reading and writing, we get 50 action points. Learn to ride the bike, we get knowledge and action. Okay. So you give Cuz a proper welcome here. I saw you were on your stalker run yesterday. Yeah.
Yeah, that was
how's that
it
going?
was such a bad shot. The bird didn't even move. Okay. What? Well, I'm not using my simple arrow. Is it not a bird? It's a stick. It was a stick the whole time.
Oh
no! Okay. Look, guys, I got this stick so hard. It never stood a chance.
Look at that spread. Yeah, that stick will never bother you again. Oh, event. Seems like something's following us. Is that? Kitty. Poor little Moggy covered in dirt. The poor thing. They're mewling to me. I just want to take them home. Would Mom let me, though? Also, I see room for multiple pets to adopt. Right now, we only have Kitty. Of course, we will choose Kitty. It's a cat. Oh, it's adorable. And it keeps mewling at us. You hungry, Kitty? Can I stroke him, Mom? Watch you don't get bitten. Don't even try. Those strays are covered in germs. What's a stray, Mom? The stray cat's went without an owner because its owner didn't want it. That's so sad. All right, come on. Let's go. You can play on the slide in the park. How about that? Okay. You head home too, Kitty. Don't just follow us forever. Okay. Oh, don't like that. Well, I mean, I grabbed this. That's probably the worst of it. That's all right. We got more energy, more energy, more energy, more passion, more energy, more passion. Hey, there we go. That's what we like to see. You're making Kwanzaa into a TLDB&B. Exterior access to an exclusive bear bed suite. Ooh, fancy. So what does a night at the Quonset Suites run one? Is it in Canadian dollars? Car batteries? See, I want that. I want those. Okay, here's what I'll do. I will grab these just to get some cheap Constitution going, and then let's reroll. Yeah, not the currency yet. Well, that's fair. I mean, you know, as a new business owner, there's a lot on your mind, and I can understand, you know, having you set out your priorities thusly. That's right. I mean, I'm sure Sutherland has some ideas. Okay, yes, let's cash this in. Oh, just action, no knowledge. All right. Oh, bicycle riding. That's right. We got to learn that. We can do that real quick. There we go. We should grab this just to help our IQ keep up. There we are. That's where. Oh, and a good thing we did because we were about out. Ooh, there we go. That's my favorite kind of note. These reveal the entire map, like so. So we can see we have a little bit of extra energy here. Definitely take that. And we have a free reroll. Let's see. We have another blue collector and another yellow collector. Although there's not that many yellow nodes, so that probably wouldn't be the best use of our resources. What would be? Well, I would very much like, get more EQ rolling in. More imagination, because again, the earlier we bump it up, the more returns we get across the course of the game. Now we could keep going because we got some more memory, more IQ, or we just take the reroll now and have more energy to spend in the next map. You know what? Let's do that. Gosh diggity dang it. These stupid bombs keep showing up. Okay, got 1, 2, 3, 4. No, you know what? I'll sack those. We do have a key. That means there's a cage somewhere around here. There we go. Now, if we can find a reroll, that would be fantabulous. Well, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I could open up. See, these cost. Does it say how much those cost? Insight fragment is unlock all fragments. Doesn't say how much. Well, I only have 25, so I would have 2 clicks regardless. Okay, and yeah, so this is one of those where there is no reroll. Oh well. Now we got 85 training points, but we can't exactly. Yeah, we gotta learn doodling first. And that's too expensive. But we'll learn pinion though. That'll be important. And you know what? We'll learn to be quiet. We're 4 years old. That's a good time in life to learn how to be quiet. Yeah, okay, we are, well, see, we got 1, 2, 3, we have 4 traits that are going to be with us for the rest of the game. These are going away soon. Now, we did painting class. Did we get that trait? We did, painting spokesperson. Now, if I remember correctly, yeah, Pinion Spelling Bee is a legendary trait, which we would love to have. So maybe we start trying to roll that. Right. Oh yeah, so we also find out that scheduling exam subject increases 50%. Yeah, so because our parents are negligent, they don't care so much about us, being a diligent student. But that's fine, because we're doing it for its own sake. Now we have a residential community, but honestly, the stress release from going on the slide is just too good. Yeah, see, your parents don't care about your studies, even though they still kind of do. There we go. Good. Introducing good food. There we go. More requests, and yeah, more requests just give us more rolls. Because sometimes you just roll poorly. Pudding pop. Nothing beats pudding pops in the summer. Mom says 1 a day is enough or your stomach will hurt, though. Honestly, I think Mom's right there. 12:30. Oh, I wanted those imagination points. Ah, there we go. There's reading and writing. We want that. Hey, Bumblebee, welcome in. Good to see you. Happy Sunday to you. Are we up early or are we up late? Okay, we have a choice and we have events. What is the choice? Dad's colleague comes to visit with his children, who are much older than you. Dad complains you're too short because you don't eat properly. You answer, I got it from you. You're not making me any food, or you should eat with me more often. I don't know. Let's eat together? Question mark. Your parents are touched by your words and will care for you better. Yay, there we go. We're a charming 5-year-old. Up early, but you fell asleep at like 5 p.m. Okay, buzz. Not the worst use of a Saturday. Well, see, if you do happen to doze off again, I won't hold it against you. Let's see, what do we get for that? 50 action. Okay. How come which one has your temper? That's my kid, haha. We have inherited aspects of our parents' personalities. Brave, resolute, fair-minded, self-reliant, and passionate. Yeah. And as long as we keep our mental health positive, we'll get positive traits. Be negative, we'll get negative traits. Had a good 8 hours. Okay. That's not so bad either. Mom, it's the same cat from yesterday. Oh, it actually is. What are they doing here still? I know. They're waiting for you to come back. They want to come live with me. No can do. Those trays are covered in germs. They got parasites and stuff, too. Our house is too small for a cat anyway. Cleaning up after would be a nightmare. I have enough on my plate raising you. Never mind you and a cat, too. I raise myself. I do it all on my own. You wouldn't need to do anything. I doubt you could. Because once you got bored, you leave it to me to care for. Well, hang around. We're leaving. I want the cat. I want it. We're going to get that cat. Oh, so that baby workouts are all the rage now. We're very much striking a pose in that thumbnail. That's okay. So we're gonna get some red points to make that cheaper. How many turns do we have? We got 2 turns to learn reading and writing. Okay, take freebie. Right. Okay, we gotta pop that first. Then we get those notes. All right. They do make you work for this, don't they? Okay, we got the exit node. That's good. We have a key. Okay, the cage is not there. Probably for the best. And of course, it's in the last place we look. There we go. Now I'm thinking I might be going a little too hard on these training points. But then again, I don't know how many of these we're going to need. Because, yeah, that's 30. So I guess I assume they're going to get more expensive as we go on. And there's 10 classes in the art path altogether. So started at 20. They could get up to 100 by the end. So yeah, but maybe we're not so far off. Anyway, I want that and that. Let's see. Dang it. How many green notes do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not great value. I get a yellow collector, a blue collector. Blue collector is actually good value. Yeah, that was about 30 constitution. Right? That was almost a just a full turn. Purple? Could do purple. Yeah, that costs 20. We need reading and writing for 50. Okay, yeah, let's do that. It's not the most efficient. Yeah, I could get it cheap as 30, but I'm gonna pay a little extra. And then we cash this in. Any collectors? We got a green collector for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Green does need the help. More imagination, more. Oh, I should have done that. Gosh darn it. And we have a key. Well, that was a big waste of time. Okay, so how will we know? All right, so at some point in elementary school, we're gonna have our first like proper exam, where we're gonna be like judged on how well we know our gaokao subjects. I think that'll be the point at which we'll be able to start to tell whether we're going too hard on training or just right. I want that, thank you. God dang it. Yeah, I need 20 for that. Yeah, my YOLO's looking for cages when I get the keys. They're not going well for us. Okay, be alone. That's as cheap as it's gonna get. Take that. Doodling's down to 100. Well, okay. We would be significantly overpaying, but the sooner we buy it, the sooner we can get it upgraded, and the sooner we have access to the next tier. Okay, and again, it's fine. We'll be fine. Because again, we're not going to a fancy uni. We're going to art school. So we'll be a little prodigy. Yes, we have the creation exam in 6 turns. Okay, we'll advance doodling. I'll draw grass over on this side. Not bad. Which shade of green shall I go for? How about willowy soft and soft, willowy yellow and soft green? It'll create depth, making your painting natural and bright. We have Dahlia Chew. I'll give it a go. Yeah, awesome. Who are you? I'm Dahlia Chew. I'm an art student. I couldn't help but watch you draw. I'm 5. Art student? I bet all your classmates are pros just like you. Drawing's an art form, you know. I'll be applying to an arts college in the future and becoming an artist. An artist, huh? Sounds impressive. Okay, so painting class is going to be up in 1. Doodling will be up in 3. Now we have art appreciation. Going to cost 50. Creation exam in 6 turns. Do you want exercise? Nah, I think we save our points. as you get these are weird. So like they have these, but you get big memory returns. We actually lose IQ studying geography. Not sure how that works. But let's go for doodling. And more slide? Yeah, I think more slide. I am a little concerned about our IQ, but before long we're going to start getting our math classes, and math classes are where we start being able to directly support our IQ. A cute girl saves a comment you have written and gives you a like. Whoopee! We're 6. Why do we have a phone? The children of the kindergarten are fighting. You stand to one side, laughing. Somehow we lose IQ for that. I don't... Alright. See, like, standing to the side and watching someone else fight, that sounds to me like a pretty intelligent thing to do. There we go. We also got the trait, so we're fully locked in there. Now that you're finally in a higher grade, you can strut around like the older children. We're studying ancient poetry, and we're in kindergarten. Oh, here we go. Yeah, so when the class gets upgraded, so does the trait that comes with it. So plus 7 to face duel and talent show. Right. I keep forgetting about the talent show. Right. So normally the common trait would do 7 damage. Now it'll do 14. Mom, you something to say, then say it. Quit beating around the bush. I like to have a cat. I thought we'd been over this already. Didn't you listen to me before? But what if I raise it on my own? You wouldn't need to take care of it. I would. How about that? You're bargaining now? Yes, you're committed. Fine. You raising it doesn't solve the problem. Just listen to me for once, and maybe I'll consider it. You have to prove you're worth the time limit, or you'll never take on the role of poop scooper. Yeah, we're way too charming to have that be an issue. What are you lying there that for? Cleaning the floor, are you? I'm sweeping the floor. Up you get. There's no point lying like that. You've got brooms, you know. I want to sweep the floors. I want a cat. And I thought you lost interest by now. Seems you're serious about this. All right. Enough lying about that, you poor thing. Let's go. We'll bring the cat home. Yay! And we have our pet. We have Kitty. And the kitty name will be... Welcome home, Berserker. We pet the kitty. Okay, we get 2 intimacy from petting. And we make sure to feed Berserker. There we go. Cat likes that. Okay, our second kindergarten score. We'll get to that. Oh, I know that the cat actually shows up here, too. Wow. Let's see. Right, so 2 turns for doodling. And, oh yeah, so that's just done. Alright. So that's 2 down. 8 to go. Art appreciation. That's expensive. Ooh, that's nice. Now they're right next to each other, of course. Okay, that's convenient. Now, memory, we're okay. Memory's a little bit behind, but it's got good per turn. Mostly concerned about our IQ, which, again, sounds weird to say for a kid who's still in kindergarten, but... Probably should have done that first, but I didn't. Very good. All right, we got that. That is totally fine. As are those. That is actually very helpful. There we go. Bloop. Take that energy. I'm gonna go and just take that red and roll on. Okay, so that one is... What was that? 50? 50, yeah. So we have 20, 30, 50. That probably means sketching is going to cost 80. That's probably okay. So I could knock the, well, we don't have to knock it off. We can pause for a bit there and actually, I don't know, focus on leveling up our stats. There we go. Oh, do we not, oh, and we don't have, yeah, we don't have any progression to the next level. Okay, so this would be a good point to start hoovering up stats. And we actually do that pretty efficiently here. We're gonna get all of our blue. And all of our green. There's a good amount of green. There we go, that helps. Yeah, let's not chase these this time around. So we got 4 more, well, maybe 4. Or 3 if you want to get these the stat up nodes. I think I want to do that. I got red, couple purple, and 3 blue. Honestly, red needs the most help. Now, can't get that, but that's fine. Now I'll take a purple. Because as we've seen, like the art classes are going to be heavy on imagination and memory. So the more income of that we have, the better. Right. But now, okay, that's the cheapest going to get. We'll grab that. We can finally learn math. Ancient poetry can wait until we're actually in proper school. Exercise for 42? Which one is that? Yeah, so the big 5. Chinese, liberal arts, math. Then we're going to have English later. I forget what the other one. Yeah, this one, liberal arts increases your memory but lowers your IQ. I think it's science ups your IQ but lowers your memory. Yeah, exercises for that. We don't much care. You were selected as one who loves to brush their teeth. Not sure how that comes up in school, but okay. All right, do we get the trait? We did get the trait. Yeah, codename 07 for doodling. Right, so yeah, this would be a good time to like help IQ catch up just a touch. Oh, we'll go boom, 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 boom. Oh, nice. Now, because we have the pet, we have Stroke the Kitty. Which, okay, it doesn't give energy back, but big imagination and big EQ. Let's do a couple rounds of that, and we'll see where we are energy-wise. Okay, yeah, we got two rolls. Yeah, we're already good. There's 4 main things to keep in mind when stroking a cat. Stroke them all over. Stroke with care and love. Give them a good scratch too, and don't stop. Kids often scream, "I'm not playing with you again," and then they make up the day after. Yeah, ooh, lots of people. Ah, here we go. So we got new requests. And so we don't have enough. Well, we almost have enough face to ask go to the anime theme park, but I don't know about that. I think the electric piano looks good. There we go. First try. Ah, now we have the talent competition. I can never tell like what traits you need to actually do well in that. I don't know if it's a crapshoot or if like the higher tier does. Like so we can do like the moon and sixpence. You can only use it once, but it is epic. I see. Is there anything that is? Yeah, this is maximally cheap. We'll be hooked on phonics. Ah, there we go. And then that is cheap as well. And I think that's our 5. Yeah, that's our 5 gaokao core. Yeah, Chinese, liberal arts, math, English, science. Those are the ones that we would be normally judged on. Everything else is for funsies or for a better career path. And because we are a budding young artist, we will of course be going down that path. See, yeah, more art. Yeah, imagination and memory get us art appreciation. Okay. Let's see. What do you? Are these 15? It'd be 92 if they are. Okay, yeah. So the little splody boys are 15. These are 20. I have a key. Yeah, we'll look for it. There we go. We do have a good amount of purple on the board, I guess. And we'll reroll. And again, getting very fortunate with these nodes that show us the entire board. Having green 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's worth. A lot of purple. Also worth? I think also worth. I don't think there's enough blue to use those. think we'll reroll. Yeah, I think we're in an okay spot as far as the training points. Okay, because we can only spend them when we unlock the next art class, and there's only 10. Am I gonna do that? Or am I gonna reroll? I'm gonna reroll. Eh. What? Oh no! The Splody Boys are 15. They think these are 20. Ah, boo. Alright, well, whatever. Well, if that's the case, I'll take the one of these that we passed on earlier. What do you got? Ah, the show. Okay. So which rate? Let's try Moon and Sixpence. Okay, we have Sunny. Well, not Sunny. Sony Hua. Yeah, so we'll go with our epic trait and we'll see if that does the trick. All right, next up is Sean Xiao, talk show genius, and we have Don Don, a variety show celebrity, and a kid in kindergarten. Great potentiality goes to Xiaozi, and annual trait goes to me. Woo! Why? I have no idea. No, 250 knowledge and 100 face. Damn. So we could start asking about that. We could start asking about the anime theme park if we wanted to, but I think we'll let that ride. Let's see. Yeah, we got a big chunk of knowledge off of that one. Oh, right. Pet. We said we were going to take care of the cat, and so we must take care of the cat. We pet the kitty. We pet the kitty. We feed the kitty. Hello? The cat. There we go. Yeah. Take care of Kitty, and Kitty will take care of us. Okay, basic algebra's cheap enough. History? Sure. Ooh, that did take art appreciation under a hundo. Okay, this is probably an annoyingly min-maxing way to approach it, but the sooner we buy all of the art skills, the sooner we can upgrade them, and then the sooner we can turn our attention toward the actual gaokao. You know what? Sure. It's wasteful, but hey, what is a career as an artist if not being wasteful? We'll cash that in. Stay, I'm obsessed with Kim Jung-gi's work. I need my two of his sketch collections. Want to see? Who's Kim Jung-gi? You've never heard of him? He's internationally renowned for drawing incredibly lifelike figures, which earns himself the nickname the Human Printer. It's just too beautiful to take in with a single glance. It's always floating around in my mind, his work. I can never stop thinking about it. Yeah, I really don't know anything about him at all. Have you been out and about much recently? Why don't we go people watching? I'm in kindergarten. Lady. Not really as of late. I just been at home drawing. Well, you should see the world. Don't just sit at home while you're lonesome. Building up your life experience is a great artistic aid. After all, art comes from lived experience. I'm like 7. Now we have sketching. and that'll cost 80. Okay. How old are we? Oh, excuse me. I'm 6. I'm running around with a damn high school girl going, people watching. My God. Oh, so this is the upgraded painting class. Yeah, it gives more imagination, charm. Looks like it does give more stress too, but I actually don't have this trait. Art review lover. Well, yeah, let's try it, and we'll see where we are in terms of our. We do have electric piano. Ooh. Also, imagination, memory, action, charm, and stress reduction. That's also pretty good. That's the piano beast. Yeah, that trait's pretty good too. Okay, here we go. Time for elementary school. I don't want to leave kindergarten. I don't want to cross the road alone. Why are you so timid? Come on, hold my hand and I'll teach you how to cross the road. Look at the other children going to school alone. You should be ashamed of yourself not daring to go there alone. Our negligent parent is showing this some tiger parent tendencies. Okay, all right. So our stress got so low, it reset, and we get another one of those. Oh, dream present. You tell your mom about an expensive toy you dreamt of, and she actually gets it for you. Wow! Oh, so, and get the. You catch a cold and your daddy complains that you're neither eating nor wearing enough. Ah, so it's my fault. Okay, codename gets upgraded. You seem very interested in that little shop. I'll try my best to give you your pocket money on time from now on. I can't give you too much, so please don't go crazy with the shopping. Right, so now we will start, our allowance will start kicking in. And I think unless you have an actual just filthy rich parent, I think 100 kwai per turn is about as good as you're gonna get. That is expensive. Also, it based off a charm too, huh? Yeah, okay, yeah. So these challenges. Honestly, and like all the time I spent playing Chinese parents, I've never done one of those challenges. I don't see what use they are. Okay, and now we have energy. We can spend energy to do chores. Money. Let's go gambling. Well, kinda. If we can go gambling on traits. Yes, we got. You can buy stuff to lower stress. You can buy parental satisfaction. Oh, we can end up play with your pet better as well. Unlocks a new pet toy. Hawthorn juice. Yeah, so you can also unlock new entertainments or even new skills and career paths. Okay, up to and including being an actual ninja. But one, we're broke, and two, we don't actually need any of those. So we pet the kitty. We feed the kitty. Oh, I like to wait. I remember this. So, I don't know if this is like a general thing or if it's a Chinese thing, but cats are afraid of cucumbers. Although apparently it likes us better after that. Not sure how or why. Okay, we have another face-off. Okay, then a power cut. Oh, let me go check. What's up with the power cables? Did a mouse do this? I better get some rat poison next time I'm out. I think we got rats. Hey, Berserker, what are you playing with? Jumps about happily, swatting something in his paws. Whoa, that's a dead rat. Nice one, Berserker. Giving her a keep, huh? What a good cat. Yeah, cat 1, rat 0. There you go. Berserker is best boy. Okay, trait-wise, we got that. We have the upgraded painting spokesperson. I think those other ones are cooking. Oh no, we don't have the doodling. Or no, it's what is it? 07. No, not that. Oh, okay, that's upgraded too. Yeah. Okay. So we want that one, that one, that one, that one, and a another. But you think cats being afraid of cucumbers is only in countries with snakes? Oh, doesn't work in New Zealand. Gotcha. Yeah, okay. I can see that. Yeah, I guess they would. Like, depending on how long it is, I mean, it would look snake-like. All right, so maybe we should look to like keep our store of talent points or training points around 100-ish, maybe. Not too sure. Oh, I don't like that. But it's early, so maybe we're missing out on either of those. It's fine. It's not like, it's not fine, but it's fine. There we go. We do have a key somewhere. Naturally, it's in the last place we look. Oh. Well, okay. I got a twofer there, and there. Well, again, we don't know that there's even a level reroll available to us. And boo. Oh well. They can't all be winners. Let's see. That's pretty cheap. We'll buy that. That's cheap. That is not. That's close enough. Oh yeah, once you learn geography, you can be a guide. Not sure who'd want a 6-year-old elementary school guide, but hey. Oh, wait, let's see. So we've got 2, 4, 2, 2, and 2. Right. And the science and the what are we calling those? The social studies? Yeah, the liberal arts. There's twice as many of those as there are the Chinese, the English, and the math. But at a certain point, yeah, you just... Yeah, they don't unlock anything new, so it's... I don't think we have to go too hard on those. Or what else? Alright, fine. We'll learn how to exercise. Well, okay, it gets us charm, and charm makes sketching cheaper, so there is that. We have 40. I think we might wait on those. Okay, face off. Let's go face off. Right. So we want the moon, our bladder, painting, and code name. We got the moon, our bladder, painting, code name. Okay, so they're all in there, but we also have those, which we don't necessarily want. Oh, you used to be a good friend with the guest. You spend some time abroad as well. Not sure how that matters, but all right. A superficial friend. Okay, see, this is a crappy roll. So even if we have good traits, we aren't necessarily going to have access to them. Okay, we'll go code name. Yeah, it's a push. And yeah, as they go on, our competition will have higher HP. So that we're going to have to do more damage if we want to come out ahead in the face stakes. There we go. Yeah, let's absolutely bring the pain here. Yeah, if we do Moon and Sixpence and hold the bladder, we can actually take her all the way out. But we don't get to do that. So we only get 16 face. Eh. Oh, did I pet you? Did I feed you? Let's see. Okay, yeah. Yeah, there's only so much you can get per round. Exercising God. Let's see. See, we could keep pushing art appreciation, but... Yeah, some of our gaokao skills are starting to lag a little. Let's go for another round of opinion, keep our EQ up. And then, oh, what's Khmer? Oh, for the cat. Come here. Come on. Come on. See, ooh, that's actually a lot. Yeah, compare that to the electric piano. That does get us action. And charm. Yeah, we'll see what the next tier of pet play is. Wait, no, not pet play. No, that's a different thing. You're too tall to ride the attraction for free, so Mom tells you to bend at the knees. Oh, and it nukes our charm. Gosh darn it. Okay, no luck on those rolls. Some of your classmates refuse having their parents drive them and walk to school. You can't help but hug your cat tight and nuzzle in close. It's addictive. Ooh, we got a trait. Cats for life. What do we have? Okay. Learn to write your name. It'll get us action. I guess we already have that. And then art journey, learn art appreciation. Okay, your first exam here, this is mostly an evaluation of your current knowledge. Each subject score is determined by the skills you've mastered in it. So learn as many skills as you can for a higher score. Right, yeah. So we got 2, 4, 2, 2, 2. Yeah, so that's fine. I think we'll be in okay shape. Hello? Ah! Gee, Lady Christmas cat. Jump scared by my own pet. A cat's been playing in the grass is very nice to smell. Also, toxoplasmosis helps. Well, you know, every little bit helps. But yeah, I don't. If we're in an urban setting, I don't know how much grass there is for the cat, other than like that patch right there. It's almost certainly not an outdoor cat. Boop. Come on. Okay, yeah, you're cheap. We'll buy you. Well, they're cheap-ish. I must see about getting these once we go through here. There we go. Okay, I'm not so upset about that. I got purple collectors. I got red collectors. Red would be good. Purple, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, yeah, probably. I think we just re-roll. Yeah, we've used up half our energy. Oh yes, we have money now. We should go check the shop. Okay, good. We got that. Okay, I will save that from destruction. The rest, Alright, do we want more blue per turn? Yeah, Constitution is starting to lag a little bit. And the reason that matters is because if it falls behind too much, you will become a sickly child, and it's going to hold back your ability to study. So, yeah, we actually have to look after your body in this game. Which, I mean, annoying, but at the same time, understandable. I guess, given how many of these games don't even acknowledge like the importance of physical health when it comes to one's ability to study. It's not a bad idea. And we are out. Now we do have the points from learning to write your name, but what will we do with those? Yeah, we got 7 turns left of that. We don't have to cash that in this time around. could grab use it to grab the green if we were so inclined. Yeah. And that would be right on the number. It would be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that's good value. Yeah, basically an extra turn of IQ just from one click. Am I gonna buy? Well, okay, they're slightly more expensive than they need to be, but not horribly so. Yeah, we'll do it. And we have 6 turns to wait. Oh, 6 turns to advance art appreciation. Oh yeah, we're gonna do that next turn. Okay, we're fine. We're absolutely fine. Creation exam in 2 turns. Huh. What about you? You can wait. Alright, let's see where we stand in terms of our gaokao progression. Okay, hundo, in Chinese, and math, and English, and natural science, and the arts. Okay, so we are actually just fine. And for that we get 32 face. Doesn't seem like a great return, but alright. Let's see. What do we have in the shop? We can buy down stress. And you only buy 2 of these per turn. Bring satisfaction, but we're fine there. We can buy pet intimacy. Don't necessarily need that. We'll unless a new pet toy. I might do that. Yeah. Yeah, we'll let that be. All right. Let's see, doodling level up. Yeah, it's basically a push with art appreciation. Maybe we wait on that. Yeah, let's let, what's farthest behind? Other than Constitution, which we'll deal with that if it becomes a problem. Yeah, we'll go back to our math skills. We'll do some geometrics. And more playtime with the cat? Yeah. Oh, here we got reverse compass. Oh, you put Berserker on a running wheel, then hang a cat toy in front. Woo! It's actually possible. A perpetual motion machine. Whee! That's a perpetual motion. Nah. Oh, we're gonna, you need help with the question. So yes, Dad, he tries for 2 hours but still can't crack it. Oh boy. We have Cat Keto. Thoughts of cat being formed in your head as you see Berserker growing increasingly rotund. Hey. We didn't want our parents body shaming us. Let's not body shame the cat. Oh, we actually got money that time. Nice. We can buy the yarn ball. Okay, yes, and with that yarn, or the yarn ball, the hold your bladder, we can't use that anymore, which fair, we're in elementary school. We probably shouldn't brag about that anymore. Now we have physics class, we have computers, if you want to go down the computer route, but we don't. We're basically locked into the art career progression before we were even out of kindergarten. Okay, that's maximally cheap. We'll buy that. Well, we'll hold off on that. Yeah, we got. Now we also make handmade paper silhouettes, which is apparently a thing people will pay for. We have a choice. You get bullied by a kid with a punk hairstyle. You feel wrong, so you get a protector, tell your parents, or communicate with them. This feels risky. We're going to try to talk it out. You get beaten even worse. Gosh, dang it. All those after-school specials lied to me. I was supposed to kill him with kindness. No, I just got killed harder. Oh, man. Well, yeah, it's 2 turns worth of passive constitution. Ah, well, okay, so. Look at you all full of energy. Okay, now, does this? We're at 36. Okay, no, they did. Oh, we actually unlocked a new entertainment. Wow. Cat's doing work for us. Take a look at your results. What's up with that? Most couldn't get results this poor if they tried. I was top of the class not 1 turn ago. Sorry, I don't need to scold me anymore. I'll do better next time. What am I spending all this money or schooling for, huh? Are you crying? That's your answer for everything. I know I messed up. Whatever will I do with you? When? Smack. Will. Smack. You. Smack. Learn. Wah! Meow, meow, meow. Why are you joining too, Cat? Two of you are like peas in a pod. Do better in your test next time or else. I'll let you off this once. Don't think there'll be a second time. Berserker, you saved my skin there. I'll never forget that. Again, we were the best, not the best in our class, but the best in our school. Literally last turn. Go figure. Anyway, okay, we can cash that in. Let's not do that yet. Oh, I was going to go to the shop and buy a wool ball. Ooh, that was a big buff. Yeah, cats remain as OP as ever, and you love to see it. We got 140. So we don't necessarily need to go hard. There we go. No. Darn it. Okay, let's grab one of these. Save it from the bomb. There's a good amount of red out there. Are we actually getting a reroll? We might not be. And the answer is no, we are not. Okay, so we could grab some more IQ per turn, or we could go do some work, get some money that way. Now, in previous runs, what I've done is use, basically, save energy, do work, and then use that money to buy, basically buy the stress reduction products, and then use our schedule to focus on stat gains. But I don't know, if we got that cat working for us, that might be good right there. Now, what do you? Okay, we can cash that in 5 turns. That's still very expensive. Yeah, I think we can wait. But yeah, these cost 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or we can take it. So if we were to do work, like we can do basically anything we have. Well, then, yeah, they cost 10 energy, and then but you have a roll from like 10 to 150, 4 to 60. Okay, here we'll do that. We'll save 5, and we'll go buy some groceries. How about that? Now, is there any way to influence this? I don't know. I don't think there is. Okay, so we got a 2.3 multiplier on the base value. So we got 10 kwai off of that, which is not that good. Okay. Oh, art appreciation did level up. Yeah, we still don't have that trait. I'm gonna take that. We get a little EQ off of that as well. And then we have the new one. This is the life. Big EQ, big imagination, only 5 stress off per. per. But yeah, that's basically, yeah. We're getting 2 turns worth of imagination just from this. I'll take that. You'll build a racetrack for Berserker in your arts and crafts class. They're quick to rush around it and squeeze into every nook and cranny once you bring it home. Cats really are a liquid. Hey, there we go. Art review lover. I think that's a new trait for us. Nothing like stretching out in the sun, then turning over to make sure your other side gets some sun too. Berserker is always sitting, waiting for you as you return home. You're in welcome party. This leads you to suspect cats have a 6th sense, or can tell the future. Your teacher has you bring fruits to class so you can draw, and Dad buys you a watermelon. Okay, art review. Oh, and it's a rare trait too. Nice. And that one and that one are going to go away. That means there's more chances for us to roll good traits. What do we have? So we have pay to win games, extracurricular reading, or Nindoten. I don't feel great about any of these. We'll try reading. I said we'll try reading. Father. That was a lot of misses on a 50-50. Oh, okay, here we go. Here's our creation exam. First choice. You would hardly wait to share the news of your pet with all your friends. And so you decide to post pics online for friends to see, post pics for everyone to see, or call some friends over to play. I feel like this might stress out the cat, but we'll post pics for friends. You should have a whole bunch of photos and post them with for your friends to see. Your classmates all burn with envy at how you're now a true cat person. Okay, that's getting down there. Okay, that's cheap as it's gonna get. We'll grab that. That is, well, 13. 13's not nothing. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I had to stifle a sneeze. All right. Make sure we do the needful. We care for our pet. Pet the kitty. We feed the kitty. We terrify the kitty. And we delight the kitty. God, that cat's adorable. Oh, we got a new cat event. Meow, meow. What's with the sudden lovey-doveyness, huh? Is it just cupboard love? You want a snack? Maybe you want to play with a laser pen? Meow, meow. I guess it's dried fish you're after. Mom, where you put the dried fish? They've had enough as it is. Stop feeding them. You heard Mom, Berserker. Our family head has spoken. I'm afraid there's nothing I can do. Runs off to your mother instead. You such sides quick. Offer some snacks, really now. Oh, all right. You're getting in the way of my cooking. Just one dried fish, no more. Oh, we're all such suckers. Excuse me. There we go. We like to see that. All right, we got a cage. Let's go find the key. Do I care about any of these? No. There we go. Yellow collector, no. Purple collector, no. I say we just re-roll. Or do we? Well, I mean, actually our IQ, okay, our EQ is falling a little behind. Or actually, the memory's actually further behind. Let me get decent energy. Oh, I'm gonna lose that. Boo. Boo, I say. Yeah, that is what I was afraid of. Okay, we got another one. Find the key. I actually would, well, it's fine. Okay, I will cash this in. Oh, no actual action points there, just knowledge and stress down. All right. So we got a 1 in 4 chance of finding the key and getting more of our points here. And we whiffed. There's a key. Nope. Ah, well. Okay, Bayou, you're nice and cheap. These are not. Sketching's at 171. Also not cheap. But this will be, what, our 4th art skill? Yeah, it'll be 4 out of 10. Fine. Yeah, we'll cash this in. We'll get that moving. Hey, I heard you've been going to practice in the studio too. How are you finding it? It's fun drawing it together with others, right? Yeah, it's great. Everyone's so talented. Compared to them, I have a weak foundation. Even the teacher said so. So I need to work hard on improving my sketches. I know. I suck, right? Again, we're what, 7? Oh, chin up. Is that too late to put in the work? I mean, take Van Gogh. He didn't start until 31. Look how huge he is today. He's also dead. I can hardly compare myself to Van Gogh of all people, but I see your point. I won't give up. I made it this far. I gotta keep going. Okay, so we have coloring. Oh, and then we have gaokao fine arts training already. Wow. Okay, so if we're getting like gaokao branded things before we're even in middle school, we might be slightly ahead of the curve there, which honestly is fine. Excuse me. Okay, let's have our creation event. Oh, more mini games. All right, sketching. Sketching comprises 4 phases. Press the empty area to stop the pointer. The green area warps a perfect score, orange great, red bad, white okay. Coloring. Coloring also has 4 phases. Pay attention to the color objective of each stage, as your goal is to have the pointers intersect as close to the perfect goal as possible. Okay. Oh, time to start creating. All right. Yeah, there we go. Oh, ow, I just missed it. Gosh darn it. Okay, we got that one. Now coloring. Oh, shoot. I didn't see lemon yellows right here, maybe? Oh, gosh darn it. Okay, we want to be here. Okay, peach pink here. Okay, sky blue here. Okay, so we get training points. All right. Well, yeah, I guess we beefed lemon yellow, but okay, that's not so bad. And it's training points, so we're not like, if we do poorly, we're not necessarily missing out on anything. But that does give us more wiggle room when we're choosing things in the little mind map. We do have some money. I think if I click on the kid enough, I think we get a. I thought we could get like a small stress release, but all right. I guess we'll just have to buy our way to de-stress. Okay, 8 per bubblegum tape. That's ooh, or we have toffee. Toffee's pretty good. There we go. And yeah, they're 12 each. Yeah, that was like a quarter of our allowance. Oh, we have food. Oh wow, look, big stack with that pig physique kitty. Oh, now that's just rude. We have body scanner. That's not too bad, but I feel like we should. Yeah, memory's starting to fall off, and memory is part of our art focus. So let's, I guess, have some conversation skills, and then we'll go food, get our imagination and EQ in. You know, practice basic English conversation. Okay, and we're resolute. It wasn't until you started raising Berserker that you realized all the bizarre shapes and spaces cats can squeeze themselves into. Turns out, that cat and mouse cartoon was more of a documentary than a kids show. They might be referring to Tom and Jerry? Summer firefly hunts in long grass leave you covered in bug bites. You're having too much fun to care, though. With every meal, Berserker saunters off to sit and wash their face carefully yet meticulously. What a refined little feline. And we have pig physique kitty. Cats are a lot like humans. It's often only under the temptation of tasty food that they really let their hair down. Exercise. What? Oh, okay. So there's no mind map this turn. It's an actual exam where we're just grinding knowledge points. Ooh, and learn the piano is as cheap as it's gonna get. Would give us imagination and memory. That's not so bad. Ooh, coloring is big expensive. All right. Well, yeah, these are as cheap as they're gonna be. I'll grab them. They can wait a bit. You can wait. First things first, care for the kitty. Oh wow, we're still elementary school, and we're about to max out cat intimacy. Is that comfy or what? How about a face massage next? Okay, my head's getting achy. Enough massaging. Your turn. Time for my lap massage. Otherwise, you stop and so immediately start kneading on your leg. Oh, I don't think that. Yeah, if they're kneading with claws, I don't think that's as relaxing as we were letting on. Oh, Berserker knocks over the rubbish bin. Berserker, did you just knock over the rubbish again? You just don't learn. Where's that squeaky little toy of yours? Bring it here. I'll show you what happens when you keep knocking over our rubbish. Watches Mom beating the squeaky chicken toy and shrieks in horror. Only dares move after a while passes. There. You've learned your lesson, haven't you? Don't be scared. Mom couldn't bear herself to tell you off, so she got out on that squeaky toy. Just make sure you don't do it again. Also, what is that? Oh, Pig Physique Kitty is an epic? Wow. And Cats for Life is rare. Alright. Again, cats do be OP. Okay, we gotta buy coloring. 2 turns until sketching is leveled up. Okay, yeah, so these... I've never really been able to get the hang of this exam. So, it's basically like a match 3. And so you remove... I think like three ones will get you a 2. And then 3 twos get you a 3, and so on and so forth. And each of these... Like, so each one of these... if you can match the requirements of the question, you can solve it, and then they'll give you a certain number of knowledge points. And with your action points, each time you remove one, I think it's 10. But yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot to handle. So what are we doing here? Well, the quickest and the simplest would be to get that purple. There. Now we need a yellow and 1 green. Well, we got yellows here. There we go. And it is so they give you, in a Tetris-like fashion, they do tell you what's coming. I will take that. So I got a red here, but the problem is there's no reds in our immediate future. But there's even fewer purple. I might go ahead and do that. The other thing is, so that frees up space. Yeah, so now we need, so we have a yellow 2. Now we need a green 2, well, a green 2 or a green 2 and a yellow 1. So if we know we have no purple need, we can click those. Oh, excuse me. Actually, no, they're not 10. I think they're 3. Okay. I will keep that. I'll move these. We're trying to get to that green one over there. There we go. Now we'll take the more lucrative one. And now we do need a lot of red. There we are. Yeah, it's not the most exciting part of the game. Not that there's a whole lot of those, but it is a change of pace. It does make you look at things a little differently. Now, we need a red 3. Not very helpful. We would need 2 2s. We need a purple 2 and a yellow, Or we could go for 2 green 2s. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 coming in. There we go. Now, okay, so we got 2, 1, and a 1. We can do that, or we can dig for a purple 2, but there's really not much purple on the way. I'm just going to take that. Yeah, green 3, red 3. So this would be an opportune time to use that reroll, get a fresh exam. And just see if we can get anything better suited to what's showing. And the answer appears to be no. So we got a green 2. We could get a red 2 here at some point. Why don't we go for that? There we go. We got purple 2. Got a green. Okay, so we can back in here. Ooh, nice. Yeah, we're getting low on points. That needs a 3. Okay, so can we get a green 2 and a red 2? Well, we can get a green 2. I don't know about a red one, though. Yeah, we need 3 2s. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Oh, well. Anyway. Yeah, we got a good, big old chunk of knowledge there. We'll go ahead and learn the piano. Yeah, we will not blow all that on coloring. Yeah, so that put us halfway through art in elementary school. I don't think we need to be that far ahead of the curve. We got 3, we got 3, we got 3, and 6, and 6. Yeah. Okay, I think we're in good shape. All right, to the shop. For the toffee. Well, we really don't need that. We're gonna max out our intimacy with our cat anyway. So, and we'll just save our points, and we'll come back to it next time. Okay, we have the electric piano. Where is the actual playing the piano? Here. Ooh, wow. 20 imagination, 20 charm. That's pretty good. We our what is art review lover? Okay, it's rare. Or we can go sketching. Well, or we should probably, yeah, keep up on our gaokao subjects. We'll learn go for some spank poetry. Good grief. We have food. This is the light. Oh, we have laser pen or cat massager. We get utter bliss. Oh, we get 1 and none for spank poetry. Wow. For reasons you can't quite fathom, your art teacher gives you an F. But your work was on point. I mean, it looks just like Berserker. And to be fair, it does. It's a blob of cuteness. Your test scores are terrible, so your dad yells at you saying you're not his real child. My scores are great. What are you talking about? No cat camera says a good massager. Ah, comfy, like I'm floating away. Sofa? No, you're mistaken. This is a cat scratching post, just like everything in the house, at least in Berserker's eyes. Then we have utter bliss. Oh no, esports. I gotta see, what is utter bliss? It's a legendary. Oh. Further confirmation, cats are OP. What do we have? Okay, another assessment where we are gaokao-wise. Now, the first time we got one of those, we had 2 in each. Now we've got 3. Is that enough? I don't know. Oh! Get pounced on. Yeah, or we're at max intimacy. I mean, we're still going to feed the beast, of course. $4.95, still pretty steep. Let's see. Oh wait, what do we need to upgrade? We're gonna need 100 for coloring. Okay, so we should probably grab some more art points as we go about this. That's fine. Oh, dang it. Got absolutely ham-boned there. There we go. I'm curious why the devs chose to put that bomb mechanic in there. Like, what does that accomplish other than just having stress you out, trying to make you fuss over choosing these, like, because like there's no other node that actively makes the board worse. I don't know. I'm sure they have their reasons. I'm just not entirely sure what they are. Ah, okay. No refreshes here. So let's get our econ going. Son of a... See? See? That's twice now I've been denied because of a stupid bomb next to the cage. Why? I don't know. Go fuck yourself. Anyway. I mean, again, it's not a big deal. Because we are still... Well, again, because it's... We don't necessarily need these to finish out the art career path. We can still do it the usual way. You learn them through the study tab, and then you go through the regular gaokao. It seems like, well, here. Yeah, so they basically upgrade the class and your traits. So I guess they're a win more option if you're going the art route. I guess there will be more such things later on. Maybe there'll be one for cooking, for computers, etc. and so forth. So yeah, so we're not being denied anything necessarily, other than the chance to experience more of the new content. Am I gonna... Well, that's 80. That's 80. $50. You know what? Yeah. We have the points. So 4, 6, 4. Okay, so we're not a little behind the curve on these. If for a 2-to-1 ratio to Chinese, English, math to liberal arts and science. Let's see where that puts us. Are we still on course, or are we already falling behind? Okay, Hondo, good. Still good. Yeah, the citywide tests, we went for, not the best in our class, not the best in our school, the best in the city. And still we're getting chewed out by our parents. And these are the neglectful parents. Imagine if they actually cared about our studies. Alrighty. What gets me... Yeah, we could use... Well, more of everything, but it's... Yeah, let's go for more art traits so we can upgrade those. See if we can get sketching. Wait, are we still upgrading that? Next turn. Okay. Well, maybe we don't. Actually, art appreciation is... It's a little more imagination. It also gives EQ and charm. Now, we already have that trait, but honestly, that's fine. We're good on traits for now. We got cat. Let's try laser pen. The less EQ, same imagination, and we'll go for another overpowered cat trait, I guess. Kitty, you've been doing military training at school for a full week. Seriously? We're what? 9? Berserker insists on guarding at the door, whether you're going to the toilet or taking a shower. They meow to you now and then too, just to check up on you. You eyes rest on your desk, so your classmate carves a dividing line with a knife. No. Okay, and those two rolled off. Let's see. The real estate prices with the school neighborhood are just too ridiculous. Near the price of moving is too steep. Whether they get into a key high school or not depends on its ability. Okay, yeah, so now we're... Yeah, and this is a very real thing. Like, families will just up and move and buy homes, buy, top quality schools, regardless of how far away they are. As long as they're, well, as long as their hukou lets them, but there's some changes being made around the hukou laws, so might actually be a little easier to do that in the future. Okay, so we need, well, not a whole lot more memory. And when do we need that? 6 turns. Oh yeah, we're good. Well, first and foremost, make sure we tend to the beast. There we go. And yeah, we don't even need to buy down stress. The toffee would be superfluous. We had choices. The school requires 50 yen to buy new teaching materials. You tell Dad it costs 50, it costs 55, or it costs 200. No, we'll be honest. Your classmate mom calls your parents and finds out that her child lied about the amount. Ooh, someone's in trouble. Your classmate said you took up arts because you want to doodle instead of studying. I know you because I'm passionate, there's no other reason. It's true that'll be easier to enter a college, but it's not like it's a walk in the park either. Or, what's it got to do with you anyway? You know nothing about arts at all. I mean, it can be both. I can be passionate about it and look forward to not having to kill myself in the gaokao. Now, we'll say we're passionate. Oh, so apparently my classmates don't believe me, and so I lose action points. Thanks. Love it. Okay, that's not so bad. I don't mind that going off now. What do we got? Well, we can get that memory we need real easy. Well, do we chase or do we get stats? I think we get stats, and then we reroll. Okay, that'll stay there. Alright, that's fine. I'm not so broken up about that. Now, okay. Well, I was thinking we got that big stat bonus from the mind map level. Would it be worth it to have that's the number of training points scale with that bonus? But no, I guess again because we don't necessarily need them to unlock the skills for the art tech tree. If we did, then yeah, we would probably want some more help along those lines. But because, as I said, they're more of a win more thing. I think we're probably, yeah, they don't need to scale. I don't think. It'd be nice if they did, but I don't think we need to force the issue. Gosh. Oh, of course, the key's right there. Honestly, I'm just not mad. Not mad. Annoyed. Not mad. Okay, we got a 1 in. Well, no. We have a nothing chance to get there, because yeah, even if we got the key, we would need 10 action points to put it in the slot, and we don't have that. So, boo. What do you? Yeah, we need 75 more memory. Well. Okay, this is foolish. But what the heck? There. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get into a good high school. That's whatever. Gosh. Again, we're not min-maxing. I'm just, I am not loving the whole, well, no, I'm more annoyed about the bombs. The other one is just an action economy, and we're guessing. Hey, Pancake. What is this monstrosity of a game? It's Chinese parents, man. We're living the life of a Chinese youth. If you want to hit exclamation point what game, it'll give you a link to the Steam page. But it's like another well, it's a life sim. We play those every so often. I don't know if you were around for Growing Up. It's basically like the Western equivalent of this, but this came out first. It came out in 2018, but weirdly enough, they just dropped a surprise update today. So they had like a whole new mechanic around going to art school rather than the traditional gaokao and uni route. So we are Guido. We're currently 9 years old. and we're about to go to middle school. But good to see you, Pancake. Hope your weekend's going all right. Where was I? Oh, right, yeah. I didn't think we were going to need... Oh, wait. Store change. No more toffee. Now we have strawberry laces, pop rocks, and superhero cards. Brain booster? The hell's that? We have a drone. Ooh, wow. That is expensive. I'll take that exam book and we'll do a couple rounds of cards. Why no doctor yet? Unless you're going to go to school 2 kilometers uphill both ways? Well... Strangely enough, they don't let 9-year-olds be doctors. I know it's scandalous, really, but you know, some places in the world that age discrimination still takes place. So we're gonna have to settle for being an above-average artist, maybe even good at some point. Anyway. Okay, yeah, now... Okay, oh, so that's what it does, right? So, when we upgrade our art classes, we go from having just the imagination, face, and stress. We get a little bit extra stress, but now we get EQ and charm as well. Like that. Oh, what did we get? We got extracurricular reading. Decent stats there. Does hurt our constitution. What else? Oh, extra study. That's just IQ and memory. But it doesn't hurt our constitution. Who would want a 9-year-old doing open heart surgery? They have smaller hands, be smaller incisions. I mean, that was the whole logic behind, you know, putting, you know, kids working in cotton mills. Is it that much different? Okay, your fine arts and PE classes are over and have turned into Chinese and math classes. Well... Okay, free money. I don't hate that. Classic pulls away your chair as you try to sit. Yep. Oh, you forget to turn the cat filter on your laptop. As you jump on the online classes, everyone in class sees your furry feline face as you answer the teacher's question. at least we're not a lawyer who did that, which is a thing that has happened. You're doing all right. The heat wave has gone sitting at a comfortable 22 Celsius. Nice. That's what we like to hear. So we got what's my lipstick on the floor? Oh, it's broken in two inside its case. This was definitely Berserker's doing. I just know it was Berserker. Where'd it run off to? I'll teach it a lesson. No, it was me. I dropped it. Mom, calm down. As if I wasn't mad enough already. Look at this chair. It's still new, but now it's covered in scratches. All thanks to that cat of yours. I knew this was a bad idea. It's like a bull in a china shop destroying our home. I'm chucking it out the first thing tomorrow. I'll use my pocket money and buy you more lipstick. Just please don't get rid of Berserker. If you're kicking them out, you have to kick me out too. Well, yeah. Berserker has saved our hide a couple times. At least we can do is stand up for it as well. I'm doing all right, Pancake. The heat hasn't quite broken here, but we're chugging along. Okay, I suppose. Excuse me. Okay. Ooh, yeah. Oh, first things first. Yes. Hello, beast. We pet the kitty. We feed the kitty, if the game will let me. There we go. We go to the shop. We engage in retail therapy. $34 and 87% humidity. That's the kind of nonsense we have to deal with here. There's no reason y'all should be getting that. Good grief. Now we have another face-off. But yeah, we're actually okay trait-wise. But we'll get there. Fine, grab that. More imagination? Actually, you know what? Sure. And we'll reroll. Yeah, so this is, yeah, we got all of our stats over here, Pancake, and this is the main way we do it. And the more we raise our stats, the cheaper it is to buy new things to study. The more we study, the better we do on the big final exam, and the less our parents are disappointed in us. Okay. Fine, I'll grab that. And that. There we go. What was the time you got? You had to leave at the very end. We died. We died in the summoning circle. Because as it turns out, the pineapple is not strong enough to overrule a ward. So, yeah, we died to the toxic fog before it could roll off, and we could banish the Dark Walker. Now, what we found out was that even with maxing out every fog timer, except for like the last 8% of the ravine, we actually had the exact same time because we didn't spend any time indoors. I think we were within like 5 minutes of our first run, which is kind of ridiculous. So, well, the run did what I wanted it to do, which is tell me what's the best time we could get if we ignore the meta, the indoor cheese. And that was just confirmation that improving on anything more than, let's say, 9 hours, you have to do the indoor cheese, and I don't have the patience to do that. But still, it was a good run for science. And that's why we did it. Let's see. We collect some green, sure. Collect some yellow. And we're good. Sucks also an interesting development. Yeah. And again, I didn't if we had managed to improve our time despite not going indoors, I would have been a little bit suspicious. Yeah, so it's fine. It's all good. In a sense. Yeah, I count it as a victory. And again, spending more time in the Darkwalker Challenge is no bad thing anyway, because I enjoy it. I mean, even with Timbies parking themselves right on a fire twice, it was still a good time. Oh, you're as cheap as you're gonna get. Okay, well, we'll just go ahead and buy that then. You're not as cheap as you're gonna get, but that's fine. Because that will get us closer to coloring. These are still too expensive. So where are we? We got 4, 4, 4, 8, and 8. Yeah, okay. We are on track. Yeah, because the gaokao subjects each have 10. Yeah, so we're still in elementary school, and we're about halfway through that progression. I say we're doing all right. Okay, let's remind ourselves, what do we want? Moon, pig, reverse, and utter. Everything else is negotiable. We got moon, pig, reverse, utter. Yeah, only one truly Garbo one. I guess an old lady from the neighborhood committee, and she's sly as a fox. You better be careful. Well, you're the one who's talking to her. With the committee, Madame. So let's lead off by talking about just how chunky our cat is. Yeah, we're bragging about overfeeding our cat. As you do. There we go. Yeah, taking big swings. Our kid's a whiz when it comes to cat massagers. We've become a discerning masseur. Yes, yes, finish her. There we go. 37 face? Not too bad. Yeah, the other thing the face can be used for is for like those challenges. Like you go up against some celebrity parent. Like if you win, you get like some stupidly large bonuses, but I'm not convinced they're worth it. Okay, we need to catch up on, on EQ. Oh, did I get body scanner for our trait? No. Yeah, we got to buy coloring. Okay, next exam in 8 turns. All right, we got plenty of time. You're running Project Zomboid, day 43. You crash your car and you 2 injured to run away from. Oh, sprinters. Ooh. Sprinters in a car crash, that is a horrendous combination. Well, sorry to hear that. That was rough luck. I imagine by day 43, you're starting to feel like you're getting established too. Are you one of those Zomboid players who treats Sunday Driver like it's free points, like Smoker is or used to be? I don't know about that. I don't really want to. Well, 10 points of Constitution. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's bone-chillingly cold this winter as you're writing your assignment, but Berserker shoots you a glance, then saunters over, sitting on your lap. Ah, so warm. We have Sentence Maniac. A few of your friends wish to become sworn brothers, but give up as they don't know how. I feel like that's the kind of thing you can probably just come up with on your own. You find the mechanics of yo-yo so interesting you take apart your friend's yo-yo to research it. How does that dent our IQ? I feel like that would increase it. Oh, we have knife. Oh yeah, that's the start of the cooking tech tree. Oh, we have summer camp, financial investment platform, or China travel. Well, this summer camp could be fun. I said summer camp could be fun. There we go. Oh, we have the talent show again. Oh, but what do we get? We got a Sentence Maniac, that's rare. And Life Knowledge, which is epic. Wow. We're doing remarkably well for Trace this time. I'm usually kind of grabbage at them. Oh, yes. Cat? Hello, Cat. Yeah, get fed. And then we pet the kitty. Okay. These are still pretty expensive. And we do not have infinitude knowledge points. Well, here. Okay, what do we want? We want Utter Bliss. We have a Lego, let's use a Lego. Okay, let's see. We have Po Kung Fu, who has sandbag-sized fist. Keaton Chi is you didn't hurt me and all that, but I hurt you. And yet we're going to show Utter Bliss. This brought to you by the leading sports drink brand, Bull Monster. Okay, yeah, if a legendary wasn't gonna win, we have 250 knowledge and 100 face. There we go. That basically pays for coloring right there. It's also it's a stupidly wasteful use of knowledge points. But hey, I'm an artist. What do I know of business? It looks good when you use various colors. Thanks, Dad. Several builds ago, okay. Now you go with custom start, you can go athletics and take slow reader. Okay. Yeah, I do need to dip into Zomboid at some point. You know, if nothing else, there's probably far more roleplay possibilities there than in TLD. Also, more ways to die. There's no, you can't mistakenly drink bleach on Great Bear. Or at least not yet. Not until modding support is locked in. There we go. That's some good stuff. Let's see. Oh wait. We don't have a reroll. Oh gosh darn it. That's rude. Well, I want those. Okay, there's the key. You can't go wrong with +4 starting fitness, 20% buff to sprint speed, especially if you're dealing with sprinters. For only 70% lower reading speed. Okay. Yeah, as long as it's slow and not like full-on illiteracy, that's probably a pretty decent return. Yeah. I would like most of these. The way books works is not really a negative. Okay, yeah, as long as you're not trying to read in a hurry, yeah, I can see that. It gets done regardless. It just because you're probably not out there reading out in the open. You're in a safe location with 4 walls and a roof over your head. Yeah, these are all still too expensive. Oh wait, but what we can do, we can go here and we can start advancing that. I get it now. Drawing is more than, well, just drawing. We started working on our colors today and covered a whole lot of new ground. Look at color sensitivity, basic color knowledge, how each color relates to others, artistic expression. It all sounds so cool. Right? Art's a deep subject, that's for sure. And you only overwent some parts of color. Colors have their shading, creation, and fine art theory as well. Lots to study. I can hardly wait. Okay, so 3 turns away. Now I got gaokao, getting another. Okay, it's 100 as well. Excuse me. And we got sculpting, oil painting, quote-unquote modern art, and performance art. Yeah, that's us halfway done. Oh, interesting. So now they actually, the classes give us parental satisfaction. Not that it's an issue, but that's a nice little bonus. We're still behind on EQ. And if we're going to run for class president, we're going to want that. We got sentence maniac. Well, do we want stats or do we want traits? For our purposes, we're more stats than traits. Once you read a book, you keep an experience buff until you ding. Oh, until you ding to another level. So it doesn't matter how long ago you read a book. I see. I see. And I can say, yeah. So and like books don't necessarily give you experience; they give you an experience multiplier. Is that right? So whenever you do the activity that would give you XP, reading the book gives you, say, an X% more, if I remember correctly. What is summer camp? Ooh, summer camp is lots of EQ, lots of charm. You know what? I like it. They give you recipes on top of that, but they are not necessary. Okay. Oh. A classmate comes over to see you and Berserker. When Berserker looks away, they get a quick stroke in before the cat has a time to react. As soon as Berserker catches on, though, they act indignant and resist. Your parents say donate is caring, and then they find out you donated the least of all. I'm 10. Why am I hard carrying here? We have to learn physical exercise. When you're bullied, hit them back. Hey, Stewie, good to see you. Welcome in. Happy Saturday to you. Hope you're doing all right. Oh, we got. Okay, we have another exam. Oh no, we have the writing competition. Speaking of things I always am just flailing on. Here. Oh! Berserker got a little Zoftig. We love our chonky kitty. Oh, and just somehow the yarn ball got bigger too. What is it? Physical exercise. Would that be in physical education class? I don't actually know. Yeah, there's a writing contest. The topic is sunflowers in the sunshine. Okay. This is one of those things that I assume it makes more sense in the original Chinese. Because I have no idea what breakup, independence, or rebuttal have to do with sunflowers and sunshine. What style should I write in? Seek truth from facts? Romantic and uncontrolled? Well organized? I don't know. I imagine there's probably some explainers on this, but it's also probably in Chinese, so not going to do a whole heck of a lot for me. I guess we'll seek truth from facts, question mark? Alright, so we got each of these is going to give us, buffs to this or that. And we're going to just not just click on them all, but click on the right ones. Because some of them have negatives as well. So we have 180 writing style, 169 logic, 33 imagination, 189 idea. Is that good? I don't know. We got a consolation prize. Yay. I don't know that I've ever done better. Fucking... I do not appreciate constantly losing those to having a bomb right next to something that is irreplaceable. But anyway. I have made my opinion known there. There we go. What do we got? We could help green catch up a bit. There's a good amount of those. More constitution, or do we just... maybe just reroll? That's fine, actually. We got a backup if we need that. Where? Oh my god. The last possible second. Okay, yeah, so that's gonna be 2 turns. So we have the next one covered and then some. And then how many turns to our next creation exam? 6 turns. So probably when we're in middle school. Well, let's see. Okay, so we're at 4, 4, 4, 8, and 8. Yeah, I think we started at 2, then 3. Now we're at 4. So I think we're still on track. Let's find out. Okay, Chinese, math, English, yes. Okay, still on track. Not bad. Not bad. It was mathematically impossible to do better, Mom. Not bad. Good grief. And again, these are the negligent parents. But anyway, we've done that bit into the ground. Let's see. I do just think like our constitution is like a third of our other main stats. I'm sure that won't come back to be an issue later. Anyway, let's... more math? We'll do some more math. We have... Casino champ. Well, we were talking about if there's gambling in the game earlier. Why not? So we get a good chunk of IQ there. Let that catch up a little bit. We bought extra study, but I think summer camp will keep the EQ going. More charm, because charm will make our art text cheaper. plus action and good stress relief. And we can get middle class illusion as a trait. We keep chewing on our pen, which is weird because that looks like a pencil. Hey, we got Casino Champ. Your father cuddled Berserker while your mother feeds the cat treats. They look so happy, all snuggled together, watching TV. You start to feel like a bit of a third wheel. Wouldn't we be a fourth wheel? Anyway. Your classmates reach out of their groups and you don't know what you've done wrong. Well, so much for that EQ gain. Hey, middle class illusion. Ooh, Casino Champ, another legendary. Damn, we are just absolutely killing it on traits this time. Oh, here we go. Time for the election. Yeah, bad timing for us to be bleeding EQ points. The cool grown-up kids asking you for money at the school gates. They want to buy cigarettes. We pay up, bravely refuse, or strike back. I don't think striking back would go very well for us. We'll be the good little Boy Scout. We'll bravely refuse. Oh, seeing you act brave, they back off. Yay! Okay, yeah, one turn till we get coloring plus. Yeah, we cannot do gaokao fine arts training. That is way too expensive. But that's fine. We're still in elementary school, and we're halfway through the tech tree. Now, granted, we got a head start in kindergarten compared to the other ones, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Wow, another one with no rerolls. Rude. All right, well, let's take my points then. Well, I guess I'll take those. Give Constitution a little bit of a chance. Okay, do we just take points, or do we get knowledge? I'll take the knowledge. Yeah, 25 per isn't bad. And then we'll go get groceries for just a little bit extra pocket money. I used to think like if you mashed the mouse button, you could increase the drive, but I don't think that's the case. It seems more like it is just pure RNG. Although maybe there's some heirlooms that can help. I have not looked that closely. There you go. Make sure to keep the cat fed. And pet. Okay. All right, let's Let's just all sit still and keep quiet during the class president's election. For the class presidents, I implore you to make your own judgments. Do your best not to be swayed by outside information. I, for one, believe Joseph Liu to be a good choice, but just do as you wish. Yeah, don't be swayed by outside information, but listen to me. Okay, yeah, so we can see. So one of these. Yeah, one of these works off of our charm. One of them works off our EQ. Oh, here. May take their turns. Turn ends. Okay. Oh! So they're actually not going to say. Your parents really dislike you, naming you Guido in China? Well, our mom was named Ragnarette, so peculiar naming conventions run in the family. So we can flatter the teacher, we can promote ourselves, I forget what assist is, or we can do some of these, but like attacking other people doesn't really seem to work. Oh, here we go. Yeah, so okay, so you flatter the teacher based on our face. Not bad, but it's not our best trait. Probably based on charm or our EQ. It's slightly worse than your standing with the masses, but honestly, eh. Yeah, EQ seems to do the best for us, so we'll do that. Okay, that got us a 3-point swing. Okay, Joe is going hard after Cedric. Yeah, I don't know that 3-point swings are gonna. Okay, now they're all coming after me. Okay, yeah, he's 6% up. Oh, we're 1% off. Oh wow, this is actually close. Wait, you just shit talked me in the previous round. Now you're trying to ally with me, Cedric. You're weird, bro. There. I don't know how I got away with that, but I did. And with like 36% of the vote. Your hooray democracy, question mark? Anyway, we got a bunch of knowledge off of that. Good grief. So we're 11. Yeah, so we should be going to middle school next round, I think. Let's see, did we take care of that? We did. One more turn. We don't have the points for... Well, we have the points for gaokao. I really don't want to spend them. We went to the shop. We fed the cat. I think we're good. Yeah, now it's our memory that needs some help. So we're going to do... We will check it in our English grammar. It'll be a tense creator. See, there's that. What? Pop culture child care center? I might just do cat massager again. Just purely for the stat buffs. You complete half summer cramming, and then realize you still have one half to go. That is how halves work. There we go. We are a tense creator. After school finishes for the day, you head home and see a stray cat along the way. You can't help but say hi and give them a stroke. Berserker sniffs out the stray's scent on you once you return, and proceeds to tell you off. Oh, and we have a buff. Excited caused by a brave personality. Yeah, we got brave. So every so often these personality, so certain personality traits do give you a buff, like brave. So absorbing talent fragments grants an extra 20 knowledge. I think the talent fragments are the one that gives it the extra per turn. I'm pretty sure. There we go. Feed the kitty. Pet the kitty. Go to the shop. Retail therapy. Excuse me. Yeah, we're not going to learn physical exercise. That's some nonsense. We are an artiste. We do not run. We do not lift, bro. Now it said talent fragments. Okay, yeah, these. These are the talent fragments. Yeah, so hitting those also gives 20 knowledge, which is the same as those. Oh, close. Those are 25. And those are 20. So it's yeah, so it's +1 per turn, plus 20 knowledge. That's a honestly pretty great deal. Don't like that. There we go. So actually, while we are brave, it does behoove us to get as many of these talent fragments as possible. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. That all we want? Not enough yellow. Yeah, we'll just re-roll. I was convinced there was going to be a bomb there, and I was ready to be disappointed. But no. Very good. Nice. Okay. No. Nah, we're not going to get it. Yeah, I don't love that. And also, you need to unlock the key, but you also need another 10 action points to actually make use of the key. Red? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, fine. We could go digging for more training points, but long term, these little boyos here are just a better investment. So we'll do that instead. And now we're sitting on a whole mess of knowledge. And a whole mess of money, but hey, why not more? There you go. That's our next pack of superhero cards. And we have so much. We really could, if we wanted to, just like buy early. You know what? I will. Because I can, that's why. Now these, they're about double. Well, no, they're double their minimum cost. I think we can wait on those. Oh yeah, how are we here? Yeah, we have it coloring plus now. Okay, good EQ, some charm, imagination. I like it. And what? Extra study? Summer camp, I think we're all right on. Let's get no. Yeah, electric piano's kind of fallen off. Extra yeah, we could use more memory too. All right, we'll do some extra study. And yeah, it's stress up, but you know, retail therapy does it for us. It's like with growing up, where we generate stress by studying, and then we reduce it by buying macaroni and cheese and apple pie and chicken and salad and whatnot. Your parents think of having a personal tutor to improve your grades. I'm the best in the city, y'all! What do you negligent parents want from me? Berserkers is upon your notebook, now torn to shreds with an innocent look on their face. How could anyone ever get mad at a kitty cat? They didn't mean any harm. Oh, New Year! Right, now we got the Ong Pao. Now that we have a need of cash, we're actually pretty good. Oh, you know what we didn't do? We actually didn't refill our action points. That is concerning. We are still excited, though. Okay. Oh, it is also 1 a.m. Let's see, how many turns we have left? We have 24 turns until the gaokao, so we're basically about halfway. Okay, yeah, if we're 12, yeah, this is our last year of primary school. And yeah, this one which is just going to generate more knowledge points. Okay, this isn't a bad place to leave off. Yeah, let's come back tomorrow. Let's do more of this. Okay, yeah, we're leaving there. But man, okay, we haven't. I don't know that we've fully gone through all of the new, options for art. But I do appreciate the ability to upgrade both the traits and the classes themselves. You get extra stats, a little extra stress, but that's easily manageable. And also, we haven't played the game in 2 years, so it is very. It's a very comfy feeling coming back to it. Very, very relaxing time, despite the constant harping about our grades. But yeah, I'm so glad to be back with Chinese parents, and also glad to have you folks hanging out with me as we do it. So, yeah, thank you, Chinese, thank you, lurkers. Blarcock, Pancake, Stewie, Bumblebee, Cuz, Ruak, all you fantastic people. Appreciate y'all hanging out. Yeah, we'll definitely come back tomorrow and do more of this. I think we'll see if we can finish out the run. 24 turns. Yeah, we did. I think we started with like 44, so shouldn't be too much hustle to get that done on Sunday. But yeah, YouTube friends, I appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see you next time, and bye for now.